we're back for part 3. The Justice League movie.
Oh, that comes out this weekend. I'm so excited. I'm going to go see that Sunday. Yeah.
I might not be able to watch it in the theater, but it should pop up on my app pretty soon.
Yeah,
within a month
and
or two.
if not, I know this one website that you can go to.
I do
I'm
too.
not going to say on camera because it's a felony.
Yeah, no. I know a couple myself, so or I can rent it out of the Redbox for a fucking $1.
Yeah, that'll take too long.
Yeah, but still, nevertheless. Sorry. What the fuck?
You just pulled a hell of a unicorn.
Sorry guys, we're watching Scrubs.
That was mildly disturbing.
The awesomeness that is that show is just amazing. And yet Family Guy always hates on it, even though Family Guy ripped their formula off.
Shows, man. Shows.
I mean, I guess that was the comedy there, though. I had to fix it. I am almost a perfect being, though.
You
Not
try.
complete.
You try.
I'm better than most.
I'll give you that one.
My goddamn food keeps...
Sliding under you.
Yeah. Keeps pushing me over. Anyway, I'm excited for the Justice League movie. You know Superman's gonna come back to life and that shit.
True.
You just know it. I mean, there's no point killing him off at the end of the movie, honestly. Because the way I look at it, I was like, he's gonna come back. But I'm also a long-time comic book reader, so some of the kids that might have been watching that movie, who haven't read comic books, probably didn't know that Superman's gonna come back, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. They did that more for dramatics, because anytime you've got Superman fighting Doomsday, they both do end up dead, or one of them ends up dead.
Well, they both end up dead 9 times out of 10, but then when Doomsday comes back, you know, he integrates how he died and then becomes unkillable by that again.
Yeah.
Which is badass. I wish I had that ability.
A world killer, he really is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Superman really. You know this.
Yeah.
You know how I am about Superman.
And I like in the new season of Supergirl how they're integrated Rain. She is one of Supergirl's greatest foes. But in the show, like anything, they've started her out as a character that we've come to love. We're wondering how she's going to end up evil. We know her daughter. She's just this all-around sweet character that's friends with Lena and Supergirl. And I'm afraid, like, when they kill Rain off, when she also probably is going to end up killing Supergirl, it's going to make me wonder how they're going to spin Lena's character. Are they going to turn her evil? Because I'm pretty sure in the comic books, she's not mentioned very many times, but she's never actually evil.
Right. Supergirl and Superman are not my area of expertise, so
I don't even know if they are more mine than some of the others.
Yeah, you love Superman, but you love Supergirl.
God, it's because they've got her played by Melissa Benoist, and I love how most of their cast is alumni from other Superman and Supergirl TV shows and movies.
I did enjoy that, just like I enjoyed how the Flash's father was the Flash from the 90s Flash show, and then he later on plays Jake Garrett.
Yeah, I never really caught those similarities because I never watched that in the 80s, because let's face it, I'm too 90s, I'm still too young for it. When did it come out in the 90s?
96.
I was 2.
Guess what? It reran until like 2008.
I was 14, I don't know.
You're terrible at math.
I don't know how old I am. I looked at my mom last night and I went, Mama, how old am I? And she's like 23, and I'm like, okay, because the other day I was 25. I really don't know my own age, guys. I'm serious. I was born in 94, so if anybody can tell me, thank you.
You're 23.
Okay. I don't know these things. Just last year I was 22.
I'm 24. I just turned 24.
Okay. And I don't turn 24 until May.
And then again in next November, I'll turn 25.
Okay, you should remember our ages because I'm inept at this.
I will remember our ages. Apparently I have another job. Remember her damn age on top of remembering my age. But you have to remember our birthdays.
I don't even know my birthday. I didn't know I was 21 until a cop told me.
Hey, nope. I'm remembering your age. You gotta remember my birthday.
What? Motherfucker.
It's only fair.
No, it's not.
Yes?
No, because I can just ask you how old you are and take a year off.
Fine, you gotta remember something for me, though.
He's not gay. I will remember that.
No, bye.
I'm not saying that.
Just like you.
I'm not saying what ran through my head on camera.
Hang on, guys. Alright, we're back. She didn't tell me.
Naturally.
She'll probably text it to me or something.
Maybe when I'm at work and I'm thinking about murdering somebody tonight.
Get her to laugh. So if it's bad enough she don't tell me, it's pretty bad. Even though she knows I don't give a flying rat fuck.
True.
Anyway.
Some things just are better left in my head. It's a dark place.
Yeah.
Comical, but dark.
Not as dark as mine. You've read my concepts for Hellbound. Oh, speaking of which, actually, I got something to talk about in Hellbound a little bit on camera. I got to reading his power set and, looking it over, and I realized he didn't have a weakness, really. Because you can shoot him in the forehead, he can get right back up. He's like, fuck it. So I had to come up with a power set, like a power weakness. So it's in his contract with the devil. If he ever puts anyone's more important than his goals, puts them over as more important than his goals, that person becomes his weakness. So like with your character and the events that happen, you literally become Alex's weakness.
Yay! I'm a man's greatest weakness. That's what every woman wants to hear.
Yeah. But it makes him physically able to die and be shot. Well, he can die, but it just takes a ridiculous amount to kill him. This would be, he's no harder to kill than a normal mortal. So, yeah. That's going to be fun when you get to the arc, that special arc.
The arc after what happens with one that I've laughed about forever.
Yeah, because we can't give away all that,
Yeah. So but, we're just gonna forget about the one that I've laughed about forever.
Yeah, and Alex has to fight all those things. He is basically a normal human doing that because it doesn't matter how close you are when you're in hell either.
You'll have to put in a learning curve, like let him get hurt one good time and go, huh? So that's not normal. I'm gonna have to scale back the stupidity.
It actually starts in the arc before it. He gets injured and he's like, and he's smart enough to keep your character away from him while he's fighting.
So if I'm off on the other side of the world,
no, you don't have to be on the other side of the world.
I'm just using that for instance. Like if I'm on the other side of the world, he can't get hurt. But if we're in close proximity,
yeah, you have to be at least 500 feet within each other, which is about the range of that location that the third arc takes place in. So he can be injured that whole entire time. And he's a weapons expert, though, so he makes up for it with overconfiscating.
Skill and badassness.
And no, he actually completely ignores the learning curve of not getting injured and just lets himself get injured.
Stupidity.
Oh, he'll be alright.
That's a perfectly you trait.
Oh, yeah, just axe coming at him. Blocks it with his forearm. Just fuck it. Just stab the guy. He just murders. That's what he knows best. And it works for him. He also does lose a great deal of his raw power too from his other abilities. So yeah. He becomes less of a demigod, so to speak, than he was. So yeah, you're the main character's greatest weakness, but you're also the heart of the team.
No, that says a lot, because I know a lot about my character, so this is going to be interesting to see.
Essentially, if you think the five-man band trope, all our characters fit it. They fit within it. Reggie, ironically, plays the leader role, because he's the one that kind of keeps the team together, because Alex doesn't give a fuck if y'all are around or not. Alex is more of the lancer, the loner, who is going to do what he wants anyway. But he fits all the tropes of the manly protagonist too, because he is the hero of the story, but just not the leader of the group, which is weird setup, That's the way I wanted to do it, though. I wanted them to be more like me.
So how's my character fit in?
Your character is known as the heart or the girl, usually in five-man bands, Seriously, that's actually what one of the groups calls it. You essentially keep the group morally together.
Oh wow, this is gonna be fun because I don't think my character's very morally inclined.
You're a lot more morally inclined than Reggie or Alex are.
That says a lot.
Reggie,
especially because this character is based off of me.
Yeah, but then again, I'm also the guy willing to kill like 700 people just to save, 200 extra people. If there's like 1,000 over here and there's 700 over here, and I have to kill one group, I'm gonna leave the group that has the most people in it alive because I'm a utilitarian. Just yeah, sure, I'll kill these fuckers. Fuck it.
But if they stand between you and the couple people you're trying to get, they're all dead.
Yeah. Like if it's like my two best friends are over there, and it's like you gotta kill both groups to save your two friends. Yeah, fuck it. See, that's a very shifting moral code, and Alex is based off of my very shifting moral code. His moral code is never the same, book to book. So you have a consistent, this is right, this is wrong.
I'm chaotic neutral, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm out for myself, but my morals do usually align with more of a good stance than a bad stance.
Yeah, you're more on the good side. So is Reggie. But Reggie falls sometimes, like, depending on circumstances, but very rarely. And Alex is like the Joker. Even though he's the hero of the story, he does whatever he has to do that fits within his goals. So if he needs to charge his abilities up, he might have to commit a bunch of sin. It just depends on the situation, what he's doing. His code is very flexible. So your character as the heart is the moral center of the team. You're also the one, like normally the heart makes a trio with two separate members of the group. Sometimes the hero and the lancer, which you do fit in with a trio, with us. We are the power trio within the three, or within the 5-man band. But then you got Kobe, who plays the role of the smart guy. That's just being smarter than everyone else, which Kobe's character is, obviously. And then we don't have the big guy characteristic. Right? We don't use that one. But you can make the big guy a woman, as long as they fit within the trope. And that's where Talia fits in. She's kind of the big person. She has the biggest heart, the most loving person. And also, she's the best cook. But she's also a ginormous pervert who gropes your boobs on her first entrance.
That's gonna be fun.
Which is based off of Savannah.
It's gonna be fun because if we actually ever do have to film something like that, I'm that kind of person that gets so embarrassed you will literally have me so red-faced on fucking camera, y'all will laugh the entire time.
Your character gets super embarrassed too. Yeah. Alex walks in, she's sitting on your lap, honking your boob, eating a pizza. I can give that away. It's a funny bit that I don't care if people see. Alex is like, you're like, I bet you're wondering. I have no questions. It's just no. She's the big guy, best cook, stuff like that. They all fit within the trope. You see what I'm saying? But therefore, by doing that, I like the idea of the 5-man band. So I like somewhere around season 2. Or arc 2, whatever you want to call it. That's where I'm going to start playing around with it and breaking up the groups. Because I'm bringing in a ton of new characters, as you know, for that arc. Oh my god, I think 7 new characters are coming in for that one arc. And they're a couple of them are from other stories I'm writing. So they're crossovers.
It's going to be interesting.
One of them's a crossover with my manga character, Nico from Turingo. He's coming into the Hellbound world. Then again, Hellbound will go into his world later on in his last arc to help him out. So they've known each other for years. But Alex's his past is such a mystery. The 6 years that he was missing is just so chaotic that your character herself only knows a year and a half of it. And Reggie's character only knows half a year of it. So, and that's Talia's in that group too, just that half a year. And Midnight knows 3 months of it. So, no one knows this full backstory, but, and you don't get to see it in flashbacks either. So, like, when we do the show, all you get to see is what is established. What people know. Oh, yeah, it's hilarious.